give thanks unto the Holy One. Give thanks because He's given Jesus Christ, His Son. Give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks unto the Holy One. Give thanks because He's given Jesus Christ, His Son. And now let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich, because of what the Lord has done for us. And now let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich, because of what the Lord has done for us. Give thanks.
Well, I want to thank you for the opportunity to bring a devotional message to you for Thanksgiving right into your home. And there's no question, this is a hard year to celebrate Thanksgiving. Other years, I'm sure that all of us have an easy time coming up with the things that we are thankful for. In fact, we probably have our regular go-to list. I'm thankful for my job. I'm thankful for my church. I'm thankful for my activities. Well, right away we see the problem. For many of us, work is a whole lot more stressful than it has ever been before, or maybe it's required a whole lot of new adaptations. Church, well, in many cases, churches haven't been meeting, or if they have, it's been under a whole lot of new restrictions. And activities? I know for myself, many of my favorite activities are just on hold until this pandemic passes. Life has really gotten clarified down into some basic categories of how we spend our time. Most of us are in our homes more than we've ever been before, or we're in our neighborhoods, or we're with our kids more than we ever have before, or we're online more than we ever have been in the past, if we could even imagine that. And if you're a student, man, school is 10 times more stressful than it's ever been before. What does it mean to be thankful in the year 2020? I laugh now because no one is ever going to say hindsight is 2020 ever again. That expression is officially extinct. None of us are going to want to look back on this year and compare it to anything. Except for maybe that's where I need to change my perspective. Having life clarified down to the essentials has caused me to do a lot of thinking about what matters most. Maybe you can relate too. I have been with my kids more than before, and I've had a good time with them. I've been involved in their schooling at home. In fact, I'm learning things that I had forgotten about when I was a student long ago. I've also come to appreciate just how hardworking and adaptable teachers are. I'm thankful for teachers in a whole new way. And I'm thankful for my kids. Without them, this would have been a very lonely year. And I'm thankful for my wife. She and I have had to communicate a whole lot more and coordinate a whole lot more than we ever had before. We've had to work together in new ways during 2020. And I'm thankful for my church. You know, this pandemic has not stopped the mission or the ministry of the church. I hear all the time about encouraging emails or phone calls that people are making, or even surprise gifts that are left on people's doorsteps. this pandemic has not stopped the church being the church. And I'm thankful for God and the things that he's been teaching me about myself, helping me to look more closely at who I am and what my frustrations say about the ways that I need to grow and change. I'm praying that the pressures of 2020 will make me a better and more resilient person long term. And I'm learning to be thankful for this disruption because it's forcing me to look at what life really should look like. Here's a selection from Psalm 107. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Let the redeemed of the Lord tell their story. Those he redeemed from the hand of the foe, they were hungry and thirsty, their lives ebbed away. Then they cried out to the Lord in their trouble, and he delivered them from their distress. Let them give thanks to the Lord for his unfailing love and his wonderful deeds for humankind, for he satisfies the thirsty and fills the hungry with good things. This year we live now in this in-between time between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I want to invite you to consider how God is rewriting your life in some ways with gratefulness and having given us the grace to adapt and change. And let's all look at how we don't want to actually return to how life was in many ways and to the people that we were before. In this unprecedented year, we want to let this pressure and stress do its work in us so that we could move forward as better people, more aware and in tune of the good things that God gives, especially how he satisfies us with good things when we hunger for him.
Hey Living Waters kids, it's Miss Bree, and today I brought some helpers for my video, okay? Today is Thanksgiving, which is a really, really special day when we get to be thankful for things, okay? Today, we're talking about corn, and specifically corn when it gets harvested. So, farmers across the entire world spend all year planting, and then at the end of the year, they harvest. And harvest is when you get whatever you're planting is grown into something, and then you bring it home. And that's kind of what Thanksgiving is about celebrating and being thankful for a really good harvest. This year may have not been a really good harvest. And I'm not talking about corn specifically, but kind of for our lives. There was a lot of really bad stuff that happened this year, right? And so sometimes it can seem like there's not a lot to be thankful for. But just like when a farmer might have a bad year and they might not get a ton of corn, they can still get some corn, and there's still some things to be thankful for. So we're gonna do an activity with whoever is at your dinner table for Thanksgiving, and I want you guys to try it too. But for now, you're gonna watch my high schoolers do the activity, okay? So how this activity is gonna work is you get a piece of paper, okay? And a writing utensil, and you're gonna give this piece of paper and the writing utensil to the oldest person at your table. And that is, oh, perfect, Suna gets it. Okay, now he is going to draw a picture of a corn cob. And on this corn cob, there is going to be as many kernels as there are people at your table. So for us, that's 8 kernels. So he's gonna draw that. And so, yay, good job. And so now you're going to start with the oldest member at your table, and they are going to use one of the kernels and draw inside of it something that 2020 brought them in their harvest. So something that they're thankful for that happened throughout this year, okay? Okay, what is that?
It is Jay and I recording music.
So good. Okay, and so then we'll go to the next oldest person. What is that?
Me going to the gym.
I am thankful for my siblings.
Yay, that's good.
I'm thankful for my friends. Thankful for my family. I'm thankful for me and Madison's car rides.
I am thankful for free time.
I am thankful for this beautiful ring on my hand. Shiny. Okay. There you go. So, guys, Living Waters kids, now hopefully you've done this activity with your family, and you can see that this year's harvest of things that we're grateful for, there's so many things that we can be thankful for. And so hang this up on your fridge at your Thanksgiving, and then you can be reminded. There you go. You can be reminded of all the wonderful things that God's done in your life, okay? Bye, guys.